Don't cry. Don't cry.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. And yes, we are in week 2 of Beast Mode. And this is a special week because normally we don't have these live streams on Saturdays, but here we are. And hope you guys are feeling good because this is a special live stream. I've got my special hoodies all lined up. I've got my Pokemon hoodie. I don't know if you can see it, but I figured, I'm not going to wear a button down today. I'm just gonna wear some Oxfords, or I'm just not going to wear some Oxfords because I can't talk yet this morning. Haven't had enough coffee. Speaking of coffee, who do we have in the house? Jonathan is drinking black coffee and working on keyword research today. Pretty good thing to work on, Jonathan. Hopefully, you get some good keywords down. And Cynthia Gates is in the house. Good morning, Cynthia. And Queen Alina fan, first draft of something I think I've done enough pre-work to have the basic thrust of. Nice. And Shay with Hobbies, good morning. And Lou, right now, not drinking anything, but we'll get back to my outline horror story. Not sure if it can be considered horror anymore. That's all good. Let your stories become what they want to become, who they want to become, and send them out into the world. Deb can't stay long, but I'll stay and watch the replay later. Yes. And you can always watch the replays. And Lou, can you remind me what's the name of your AI-powered dictation app? I don't have an AI. Well, I do, but I can't disclose the name of it just yet because I'm testing it and providing feedback to the developers. But there are quite a few out there. One of them is called Aiko, AIKO, and that's for iOS only, I think, sadly. I don't have an Android phone, so I'm just not dialed into the Android world, sadly. So if anybody uses an Android, and you have an AI-powered dictation app, please let Lou know. But I hopefully I'll be able to talk about this app that I kind of alluded to in the near future. All right, Sally Impossible, editing my romance novel. And Liselle is just watching. Does that count? Of course it counts. Glad to have you watching. And Travis, having Writing Power Hour every weekend feels like a luxury. Well, thank you. That's cool. I'm glad you guys feel that way. And Queen Alina says the same thing as well. So I might do this again in the future, do some more power hours just because it's fun. And Francine, in the home stretch for short story, almost ready to be sent out to Sci-Fi Analog magazine. Well, we're going to go ahead and give you a pre-applause, Francis. So we know you can do it, and that's awesome. So get it out there and start working on the next one. Greblocks, Drinking Water, book 2 of my urban fantasy series. Okay, Francis, you're editing. Okay, well, so that was not a pre-applause. We'll give you 2 applauses for that. All right, and Comet is here. Hello, Comet. And Leidy is here, current work in progress, my 3rd book. It's a billionaire romance. Cool. I haven't heard that term in a while, so billionaire romances, those are always fun. And Liselle, can't wait to get to the actual editing of my novel. Okay. Cynthia's working on a new chapter. Okay, cozy mystery writer, I think you get the award for the coolest drink. Drinking toasted graham coffee and working on my cozy mystery outline. Yeah. I mean, I've got a coffee and I've got, protein drink. That's all I got. But I'm assuming that's graham cracker coffee. That sounds amazing. All right, Keybale, editing for today. Hunter is here. Hey, Hunter, glad you could join us this week. Fingari, hello, my friend. And Karen, I'm completing the story from my most recent children's book, And Drinking Water. Okay, Karen, well, you get the applause too. And you guys, I'm going to go overboard with this because I told you I'm celebrating all your guys' victories. So you guys are doing so great this month. And Fanto doing my not favorite scene, villains discussing their plot. Cool. And all right. And Comet says, got up just to write with you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That makes me feel nice. And Roland is in the house. Good morning, Roland, indestructible author. And Fingari, okay, working on fantasy. And oh my gosh, there's so many comments. I can't possibly get to these all, but I'll try. Okay, Paul Kane just watching. I'm an avid reader and have always been curious about the writing process. Oh, thank you. Videos have been informative. Maybe one day. Hey, it's never too late. If you ever want to do it, just do it. It's good stuff. Okay. Well, guys, everybody knows, hopefully everybody knows I have a Discord. If you don't know, I have a Discord. if you didn't know, I have a Discord, and I am going to put the link in the chat for anybody who wants to jump in. I have not been there the last day or so, but I usually am in there once a day, and I'm going to try to do the voice channel thing. I know I said that last week, but I'm going to set aside some time later this week, and I'm just going to hop on, do a voice chat. So if any guys just want to chat with me, I think that'd be kind of cool, like the old school. I think Roland said it last week, the old school conference rooms where you could kind of call in. So that would be kind of cool. So if you want some motivation, you want to brag about what you're working on, totally cool. If you want to chat with other folks who are doing beast mode, hop on in. And I also have to let everybody know, in case you don't know what beast mode is, I'm writing as many words as possible. And I know you guys are too. And we're doing that May 1st through May 31st. And you can check out the Discord if you want some more motivation. All right. And I don't know about you guys, but this has been one of those weeks where the universe just rolls you up and smokes you, but I'm still here. And as long as I'm breathing, I'm typing. So I know some of you guys probably feel that way too. So here we are. And yeah, so if we have any new people in the house, let me know if you're new. I always like to know. Of course, that link says it's invalid again. I don't know what it is with the Discord links. I click that little button and it says, it won't expire, but apparently it keeps expiring. So here we go again. All right. So I will get the actual link and put it in the chat. Do my internet walk of shame and do my post of shame. And you guys can do that. So you guys can join. So, but anyway, if there's anybody new, let me know you're new so I can say welcome. And, for those who don't know, we're going to put some music on the screen, about 20 minutes, countdown, chill out, vibe. Work on whatever you want to work on. If you're working on editing that short story, working on writing that novel, maybe you're just plowing through your emails or doing your homework. All good. All right. In that 20 minutes, we'll come back. We'll shoot the breeze, have some fun. Another 20 minutes, shoot the breeze, have some fun. Another 20 minutes. And, I like to stay on these calls until I've answered all your guys' questions. I may have to hop out a little bit early today. I've got a ceremonious duty as a dad's taxi service to take my daughter to a birthday party. But generally speaking, I will try to stay on as long as I can. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yeah, Grublox. Yeah, Discord rolls me up and smokes me. Yes, it does. I'm still learning. So I appreciate you guys putting up with my raggedy Discord skills for a moment. It's fun. Hey, Robotocracy. Love that name and love your avatar. Nice to meet you as well, and thanks for coming. So I think it's about that time, everybody. So let's go ahead and get some music on the screen. Let's get our first session in the books, and let's do it. Good luck. All right. First session is in the books. Let me know how you all did. And in the meantime, I'm going to go through the comments. For people who are new, let me know the word counts that you did, and we'll celebrate all of our successes here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. For Discord, Shay with Hobby says we need to add the Sprinto bot so we can do writing sprints in there. I'll look into that, Shay. Yeah, I haven't played around with the bots yet, so we'll see if I can experiment with that. Okay, Karen says, yeah, doing a voice chat in Discord would be amazing. Okay, awesome. Well, then I'll definitely do it. Okay, let's see. Okay, Ty, I'm almost to the halfway point of my work in progress. I'm having trouble coming up with names, specifically for groups of leaders and the town. Where do you get your name ideas? Yeah, that's a good question. A lot of times the name just kind of pops into my head. I try to name my characters, like my main characters, I try to name them like something that they can live up to, or something that like signifies a little bit about who they are or what their personality is, but not always. Sometimes I just try to pick cool first or last names. Trying to think of what I could do for like towns. For towns, you could be symbolic, or you could be like just pick a name, you know. But I try to pick like a name that has some sort of symbolic meaning, even if it's not like obvious. Like one of the things I like to do is I like to go for character names. I like to go to like behindthename.org. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but it's like a website where you can look at the meanings behind certain names, and that could be kind of cool. So like I could pick like a name of a character that has a meaning that's behind it, like maybe it's a Gaelic meaning or a French meaning or something that the average person wouldn't know, but like that's what it means and it sounds cool. For towns, it's a little bit less. It's a little harder. You just kind of have to pick a name, I think. And sometimes looking at maps is kind of cool. Like there's a lot of really interesting, like small towns across the United States that have like these crazy names. It's like, oh, that's actually a really cool name. I could like take something and maybe riff off of that. So I don't know if that helps you, Ty, but that's what I do. I usually just pull my names out of the air, or I go to behind the name and try to find something. Oh, Francis says dictionary sometimes. Okay. Yeah, Queen Alina says random name generators can sometimes be of some help. Yeah, okay. And Ty is the 347 words. Phantos so close to finishing the scene. Okay, nice. Queen Alina fan 366 words. I think it's coming together nicely. Cool. And let's see. Deb, so if the character is 40, look back 40 years ago for popular names. Yeah, that's one way to do it. And let's see. I'm not good with my comment clicking today. Okay. Jonathan, only a few keywords found. I'm going to be at this for a while. Hey, that's sometimes how you got to do it. And Lou, 94 words. And Lighty, 226 words. Good little bit of progress. Okay, awesome. And let's see. Okay, and Shay, yeah, no worries on your comments. It's all good. I was just saying if you need help, let me know. I can walk you through adding it. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I may reach out. And Lou, for towns, you can name it after something around it, like a unique landmark. Yeah, I saw a town the other day. It was, I don't remember where I saw it. It was like, is that a real town name or is it? Didn't seem like it was real. It was Dark Falls. I don't know if that's a real name. I'm trying to remember where I saw that. I was like, wow, that's a sick town name, Dark Falls. So, no, it's probably a town in Missouri or something somewhere. Like Missouri has the weirdest like town names. If you ever like look at a map with like all this city names and stuff, there are some strange names in Missouri. But it's Missouri, so you gotta have some fun down there because otherwise they call it misery. And I can say that because I'm from Missouri. All right, Cynthia Gates, 195 words, feeling good so far. Queen Alina fan, town naming is kind of hard. It depends on the culture that named the town. The town might have a name for a son or daughter or an old monarch. Yeah. I mean, like I'm from St. Louis, and St. Louis was named after King Louis. So that's possible. Or like a landmark, that's another good one. Or like something mystical. Or something like I think about the show Once Upon a Time. I think the town was called Storybrooke. Kind of a cool name, kind of on the nose, but pretty cool. Oh, Michelle, my desire has been to write has been non-existent for months. Hope it helps. I do too, Michelle. And just remember, you can always start, always restart. And Roland, editing still forever. There is an end at the tunnel. Okay, Ty says, behind the name sounds cool. I want my leaders to be unique, like praetors, but not a known group of leaders. Yeah, it's easy to overthink it. I mean, sometimes you just can commit to a name and just stick with it. But the feeling is real, Ty. I have that problem sometimes too, where I just am like, this name just doesn't have the right. Like I like to get that right name. It's has to have that ring to it, you know. Okay, Francis says, anyone know the difference between AI and AGI? Well, I'm assuming what you're referring to is artificial intelligence and artificial general intelligence. Artificial intelligence is software that can learn to make decisions like a human. So ChatGPT would be an example of artificial intelligence. It's a natural language, large language model that can make a lot of decisions that a human would with stunning accuracy. Grammarly is powered by AI software. It can help you point out typos. Midjourney can create art that simulates what a human could make, and that's what artificial intelligence is. Artificial general intelligence, as I understand it, and I don't think I'm going to get the perfect definition, but that's a whole nother level. That's artificial intelligence that can essentially not only make decisions that a human would make, but also reason and use logic, and it can create its own AIs. And so everybody is trying to get to that level of artificial general intelligence, because once you can do that, then the whole game changes. And again, I probably didn't get that definition correct for all of my AI purists who are watching, but big difference. We have not found artificial general intelligence yet. Okay, let's see. Oh, Shay, for towns, I always do a color and a tree name. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You were born in misery too, Ty, so you get it. All right. I finished introducing the characters and lining up the story. Awesome. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to get through here and see everything. Okay. I think I got through all the comments. So everybody is doing great. And Jonathan says, I like names that have cool and old nicknames. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get our second session on the calendar, or not on the calendar. I'm just going to see myself out, guys. So I'm going to put some music on the screen, and let's go ahead and do it. Okay. Sorry about the streaming issue in the middle of the stream. I was writing and all of a sudden like a message popped up and said the stream ended, and then like my heart stopped, but I was able to resume the stream. So I'm glad that we didn't lose it because that would have been bad. So yeah, I have no idea what happened there. So all right, let me know how everybody did here. I'm like 500 words in for the day. I keep getting distracted, but it's all good. I'm doing like these new workout routines, so I'm not like in the like my energy levels are a little lower than normal, but what are you going to do? Okay. So, let's see. 56 for the session for Lou. Awesome. And let's see. Also I did throw the Discord link in here again. I don't know why Discord did that. So, everybody who needed it hopefully got it, but I did put that in there for everybody. So all good. Okay. And Fanto 250 words and started a new scene, and Ty 178 words, feeling good. That is a good number. And Queen Alina fan 320 this session, 686 total. Distractions are legion. Yes, they are. But you know what? You can't have a writing career without some level of distractions, right? I mean, I think that's the muscle we have to build, which is learning how to be able to write even if the world is crumbling around us, which is not easy at all. Okay, Lighty, unfortunately only got about 190 this time. Also got distracted. Laundry. Yeah, the little details about the household that we all have to do. It's all good. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still working on book 7 of My Good Necromancer. I had this really cool idea while I was writing. I don't know why it came up. I know why, because I got distracted and I went and looked on some Amazon for some Mother's Day stuff. But like, I thought it'd be really cool to do like if I spent like a whole, again, this is super lofty goals, but like if I spent a whole year writing nothing but holiday themed stories, like either standalone novels or short stories or whatever, like just start with like New Year's, pick every like holiday and then write something around that holiday for an entire year. And then the next year I can like have things that I can perennially market. So like if I've got 2 or 3 Christmas novels, I can market those and I can funnel those into my other series. If I have 2 or 3 Halloween things, I can do things around that. I can do a poetry collection for Poetry Month. Like I thought that's a pretty sick idea. Like just pick one, just write stories around holidays for the longest time you can, and then just market, like throw ads and stuff toward them, do ad stacking promos. I don't know. I get these ideas sometimes and then they go away and then they come back and I can't stop thinking about them. I have a feeling this idea is going to come back to me at 3:00 in the morning one day over the summer. Okay. B Matrix ended up rewriting the chapter I was editing, but liking it better. Cool. Yeah. To distractions, Queen Alina fan says, amen to that, especially in this modern world. Yes, unfortunately. Yeah, like a pro athlete, tune out the distractions. Yeah, well, we got to be into beast mode, right? And beasts don't get distracted. All right, Cynthia Gates off to a rough start, 121 words. That is okay. No, Travis. Yes, I was looking for Mother's Day stuff, but no, I'm not just now looking. I've already got my things taken care of. But yes, I might have been looking for a few last minute things. Put me out on blast like that, man. Okay, Lou, I think you'll get tired of it really quickly. I probably would get tired of the holiday thing, but like it would be one of those things where it's like, yeah, it would suck at the time, but then I would have something for it. Like I would like, if I wanted, never have to do a Christmas story again. I would always have like a Christmas fantasy novel that I could send people to, especially if it was a standalone. I think that would be cool. So yeah, I think I think you're right. I think I probably would get tired of it. It reminds me of I'm totally going full dad here. Reminds me of that Sesame Street special where Elmo kept wishing that it was Christmas every day, and then I think I forget who it was. It was the fairy godmother or somebody like granted his wish, and every day was Christmas. And every single day Elmo woke up, it was Christmas. And then at some point he got so tired of it, and the world started getting all run down, and everyone was so tired of celebrating Christmas every day, and everyone was depressed. I think it would kind of be like that, but like, fortunately, at the end of that special, everything returns to normal, and then he understands the value of Christmas and why it should only be once a year. But yeah, I went way too deep into that. But okay, let's see. Francis, I talk about my characters with my wife as if they were real people. Everyone loves the AGI in it. You lost me there. I didn't think the second sentence threw me off. I talk with my characters with my wife as if they were real people. Cool. I wasn't expecting the AGI part. That threw me for a loop. But I agree with both of your statements. Okay, Hunter, whole day so far, 494 words. Nicely done. And Francis, I should finish editing today. You get the applause. And Jonathan, I noticed a bunch of Christmas themed books doing well in the charts this year. Yeah, Christmas is one of those things. I just think people love Christmas novels, even like not during Christmas. There used to be that whole Christmas in July thing. I don't know if you guys remember that. Like I used to tell my wife about that, and she's like, I never saw that. I don't know what you're talking about. But there used to be Christmas, like a Christmas in July thing where like they would play Frosty the Snowman like for like the whole month of July or something. Like there's something to that. I don't know. Yeah. Santa Claus gave Elmo a toy twice. Love that movie. Yeah, it was a good movie. It got really dark and depressing at the end of that, but it was good. It's a good message. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get the final timer on the screen, gang. So let's do it. Final stretch, and then we'll come back and shoot the breeze. Good luck.
Hey baby, it's me. I was just calling to chat with you a little bit. I miss you a lot. And I miss hearing your voice. Bye, hon. And I miss hearing your voice.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Okay. Well, hey guys, we did it. So let me know what your win for the day is so far, and maybe what your goal is for the weekend. What do you hope to accomplish? As for me, I've got some videos I need to shoot. I said I was going to have some regular videos for the channel. I've got a couple of special videos that I think are coming out maybe in June that I have to shoot today. And, it's going to eat into my word count, but there's nothing I can do about it. I did film some shorts, just like inspirational shorts, but they didn't turn out the way I wanted them to turn out. So I'm going to have to sit down and redo them again at some point this weekend. So just for beast mode to kind of motivate folks, I'm trying to do that, but it's for some reason I have just not had any luck. Okay. Let's see. So let me know how everybody's doing here. And Karen finished a little over 300 words. We'll continue working through the day and finish this weekend. Awesome. And your Discord suggestion is, can you consider adding a one for networking? I'm always looking for experts to interview and be connected to others through mutual connection. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. That's no problem. That's actually a really good idea. So thank you for that. Ty is 303, 828 total. And Lou is 109 for this session. Roland, I want to finish 2 chapters of editing. That'll get me to the next section act. That should feel good. Awesome. Oh, Francis, what a loaded question. Any advice for Scrivener Compile? My advice is don't use it. It's not... Where do I start? Okay. I love Scrivener. And you guys know I love Scrivener because I've done lots of videos on Scrivener, and Scrivener was my primary writing app for over a decade. I do not love Scrivener's compile feature. It was fine with Scrivener 2, but when they released Scrivener 3, they redid it. And in a lot of ways, they made it better. But in doing that, they made it way more complicated. I just cannot, in good conscience, recommend that feature for anybody. It's too convoluted. It's too complicated. They don't have very good resources on how to use it. So in many ways, it's kind of a choose your own adventure, and you just kind of have to throw yourself into it and figure it out. And once you figure it out, it kind of clicks, but then you still have problems with it. I just don't think it's intuitive. That's why most people who are using Scrivener are not using Scrivener for any sort of formatting. You're better off using Vellum if you have a Mac, or Atticus if you have if you don't have a Mac and you want something that's a little simpler and more cross-platform. And yeah, that's my advice. Scrivener Compile is just not worth going into. And I say that with great love and respect. I just hope that the next version of Scrivener, they'll figure that out and they'll try to simplify it a little bit. I understand what they were trying to do with Scrivener 3, and that's why I want to give them credit, because they did make it better, but they just made it way more complicated. Okay. Fanto just reached 31,000 words. Okay. So you don't get the applause. You get the DJ air horn on that one. Going to continue as long as I feel it. Nicely done. All right. Lighty, 170 this session, total of about 600 for the hour. I'd like to get 2,000 words done this weekend, but we'll see about that. Yeah, we'll see. But you're making good progress, so I think you can do it. And Cynthia, 228 and feeling okay. Fill in the page. That is the goal. All right. Goal for the day, or 10 total, 324 for the session. Queen Alina. Goal for the day is to plumb the depths of a fantasy woodland and the horrors within that I've only partly come up with. That's cool. I like I like the poetics of your comment there. I think you're going to be A-okay plumbing those depths. Okay, Lighty. LOL, Francis. Scrivener Compile has worked for me for ebooks, but absolutely never for print. I would recommend Atticus for print. Yeah, I wouldn't even recommend Compile for ebook formatting. I think you're right, Lighty. It's a lot easier to format ebooks, but yeah, I wouldn't do print. Ironically, I don't know if you guys know Garrett Robinson. He a fellow author, and he was on podcasts for a while, and very successful author. He used to have a long time ago, really long time ago, I think it might have been on his website, where he did like a guide to using Scrivener for paperbacks. But I think that was back with Scrivener too. Yeah, just don't. If you're using Scrivener for print formatting, you are in a place where angels fear to tread. I just would not do it. Would not do it. Vellum. Yeah, Vellum, Vellum. I would recommend that. Okay, Francis, I'll check it out. Okay, cool. And everybody's doing a great job. And Ty says, thank you for the power hours and motivation. Well, thank you, Ty. Thank you for being here. And yeah, Queen Alina fan, thank you for your time this morning. Yes, everybody. So it's been another great power hour. I want to remind everybody that the next power hour is Saturday, May 18th at 8 a.m. California time, Pacific time, 9 a.m. Mountain time, 10 a.m. Central time, and 11 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah, I did it. I actually got it right this time. I'm giving myself some applause, okay? So, and next Saturday is a treat because I actually am doing 2 live streams. So I'm doing the Beast Mode Power Hour, and then at 1 o'clock Central time, my friend Sasha Black and I are doing a Q&A podcast for the Alliance of Independent Authors. You guys know I do some work with Ally, and one of the things I do is I do a podcast, and I've done it for like the last, 6 or 7 years. And we answer the most common self-publishing questions. And we just started doing a quarterly live session. So Sasha and I get on and we're live and we answer questions. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll be streaming that to this channel as well. So I'm going to have 2 live streams. So I'm going to have the Power Hour, and then like 90 minutes later, I'm going to have the Q&A live stream. So I'm going to be working hard next weekend. But, this is Beast Mode. So is what it is. And I know you guys will love Sasha. If you have not, if you don't know Sasha, she's famous author, super successful, had an amazing Kickstarter that she just launched a couple months ago that just knocked it out of the park. And she's also the host of the Rebel Author podcast. If you've not heard that, go check it out. But it's going to be fun. All right. So with that, guys, I am... the taxi is calling me, so I got to get to the taxi service. But it has been wonderful. Thank you guys for another Power Hour. Look forward to seeing you guys next weekend. And good luck. Take care.